What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about violent British celebrity outbursts because us Americans, we love celebrities. We love celebrities, but what we love even more is celebrity drama. And I feel like I've stumbled upon a whole treasure trove of celebrity drama that I've never seen before. This is all British celebrity outbursts and drama, and so this little video is going to include British celebrities doing violent, crazy outbursts, but also it includes maybe some guest appearances from American celebrities or other celebrities that take place in Britain. So that's kind of what we're looking at today, and I am excited, and I feel like this is going to be entertaining, to say the least. So let's take a look.
Number 10, Chris Martin attacks paparazzi.
Chris Martin? No, not Chris Martin. Oh, he's like, isn't he like so nice and sweet? And am I about to see another side of Chris Martin?
I gotta ask one thing of you guys. Is there anybody alive out there?
After Martin admitted to assaulting a photographer in 2003, you'd think the press would learn their lesson and not shove a camera in his face.
He assaulted a photographer? Assault is like a legal term. Like, how badly did he actually hurt this photographer? Now, we're talking about paparazzi here. So, here's the thing with that. These paparazzi can get aggressive, like more than aggressive, almost like they're, depending, almost like you feel like you're in danger, or certainly they're invading your privacy. That's their job. So, I don't know. I don't condone violence, but when it comes to like Chris Martin, I feel like if he's getting mad at you for taking a picture, it's probably justified. Like, you're probably doing too much if Chris Martin is taking swings at you for taking pictures. Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, this cameraman clearly didn't hear about Martin's previous outburst and finds himself on the receiving end of an attack and some harsh words.
This is on film?
The photographer was trying to get some shots of Martin and his wife Gwyneth Paltrow leaving a hospital, looking for confirmation that Paltrow was pregnant again.
Yeah, see, this is what this paparazzi. See, now it's making sense. This is only the first violent British celebrity outburst. And it's like, if paparazzi are, like, coming after you outside of the hospital, like, I get it. It's very emotional, and I hope there's footage of this.
Congratulations, Chris.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing?
Hey, Chris, thanks for the video. You give it back to him or this door's getting broken.
Oh my god. That was so much more real than I thought it would be, I guess. Like, that was so visceral. That was like I was right there, standing in the road. Man, that's... Chris, okay, first it started out with, there's a lot to unpack here. He's hiding under a hoodie. This guy's taking a picture. It's obvious to me that this is because it has to do with a baby, like, seeing if they're pregnant, they're at a hospital. It's a really, like, kind of intimate, like, setting where you feel really vulnerable. I feel like that's why his emotions are so high.
Yeah, man.
So he grabs him. This guy turns around because he's kind of like running away or somehow. He's scared. Chris Martin's coming after him. Maybe he did hear about that time he whacked the photographer. He starts running. Chris is like, no, and like grabs the back of him. It's like, no, you're coming back, and twirls him around. If it had ended right there, like, that would have been like bad but not terrible. But then he kind of pushes him on the ground, huh? And takes his camera. Yeah, it was kind of a push. The camera guy kind of tripped, kind of got pushed. And then Chris just, like, openly steals his camera. I think this is funny, honestly. Openly steals his camera.
What are you doing?
And then the paparazzi kind of gets up like he's gonna grab Chris now. So is he assaulting Chris now? He grabs Chris.
Hey, Chris, thanks for the video.
He's like, and then the guy filming, which, you know, I guess we should thank him for this amazing behind-the-scenes video coverage, is like so smug that he's like, there, this, sorry, thanks for the video, Chris. You're going to prison for this one. I've got it on video. And it's like, it was pretty bad, but it's not like, no one seemed to actually get hurt. It was just a very strange, high, tense situation.
Yo, you give it back to him or this door's getting broken.
And then, now they're talking like they're a couple of mob bosses, a couple of gangsters, who are like, we're gonna break this door or break your ankles if you don't give that camera back.
When Martin follows her out, he pushes the reporter to the ground after he makes a snide comment and nearly steals his camera.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Listen, man, you've got to have some respect.
Number 9.
There, even, like, there's, it kind of like shows Chris Martin at the end there, even, where it's like back to normal, kind of realizing what he just did. He let himself get carried away for a minute. And I don't know, maybe I'm just a big Chris Martin fan, and I've seen interviews with him, so I feel like I am biased to like, yeah, Chris, get him, Chris, chuck his camera.
Slow tie at the Enemy Awards.
We like to drink with Mora, cause Mora is our mate. And
What is this? Slow tie. I do not know who this is, but okay.
when we drink with Mora, he gets it done in 8, 7, 6, 5.
No stranger
Okay.
to controversy, rapper Slow Tie was heavily criticized for his actions at the 2020 Enemy Awards, not only
Okay.
by people watching at home, but by the audience present at the show as well. He was first berated for making a series of deeply inappropriate comments about the host, comedian Catherine Ryan.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that's uncomfortable. He definitely, I don't know who this is. Maybe he's like a music artist or something, but it definitely seems like his personality, his shtick, is that he's a little kind of unhinged, kind of wild, kind of a party guy, and that's kind of what you get when you like book him to cover your thing. So I don't know what they were expecting. Maybe this gets like worse and worse and worse, and he's making like demeaning comments towards the female presenter, like this is no good.
Which got him on the wrong side of the punters. As he accepted the Hero of the Year award,
He got the Hero of the Year award. I don't know what heroism he did, but this behavior is not becoming of someone receiving such an award.
he was called a misogynist and booed, which riled him up enough to start threatening his own fans.
What? Well, he threw the mic. He kind of threw the mic down. It's definitely not a good look to be yelling at your fans for them rightly calling you out for being very rude.
He threw his drink at them and had to be stopped from fighting the crowd by security.
Huh? Whoa. Yeah, this is getting crazy. He's like chucking things at the audience. And then he jumps down. He's gonna get in a fight. And he's facing some guy who looks a lot taller than him. I don't know.
Number 8, Russell Brand.
Oh my gosh, I don't know who that is, but that's crazy. These are kind of crazy. Like, they're taken with cell phones and stuff. Like, it's like you're right there. It's kind of thrilling in a way. Okay, Russell Brand and the paparazzi. Okay, this paparazzi, I tell you.
He has a run-in with the paparazzi. As one of the UK's most divisive figures, it's no surprise that Russell Brand has had numerous bad encounters with the press. This was made even more intense as he tried to make his way through LAX, accompanied by then-fiancée Katy Perry,
Right.
who attracts no small number of reporters on her own.
Yeah, sometimes it's easy to forget, like, these are just people. They're celebrities and they kind of know what they signed up for, but they are people traveling with their wife or their children, and yeah, they're susceptible to the same high-stress emotions that we are. Like, if you were just a human in this situation, it'd be a lot. Oh, little push there, is that it?
Brand begins
This seems to be like the common trend. Chris Martin and Russell Brand now, where someone has a camera in their face, they just pick out one guy and kind of just like smack their camera like they're really frustrated.
pushing the photographers out of the way, and though they didn't come to any harm, he was eventually put under citizen's arrest.
Wow.
You trespassing.
Both
Wow.
he and Perry maintained that he'd lashed out because a photographer was trying to take inappropriate photos of her, but he was still made to pay a $20,000 bail. Number
Okay. Yeah. It seems that if you're putting camera, like, it's Katy Perry, which is kind of like an extraordinary circumstance, but if you look past that, it's his fiance or wife, and he's just doesn't like people getting in her face or his face, and I kind of get it. I know there's the other side of it where it's like they're public figures, and there's so many benefits to that they get to enjoy, and this is a drawback that paparazzi have to act insane and take your picture going up an escalator. But yeah, tough situations.
Number 7, Asan Njie threatens to kill Jamie Lomas. At the 2019 TV Choice Awards, violence was clearly in the air. A fight
Someone's gonna threaten to kill someone here?
broke out between Emmerdale's Asan Njie and Hollyoaks' Jamie Lomas in the lobby of the Hilton.
I don't know these celebrities, honestly, but this is still a good story. Let's hear it.
It was apparently over a financial dispute between a fellow actor and friend of Njie, who was being managed by Lomas' company. Rumor has it that when this unnamed actor decided to leave, Lomas asked for his commission, which Njie didn't take kindly to.
Oh wow, there's always somehow someone. Man, it's so nice we live in the age of cell phones, mobile phones. There's just video of everything now. I mean, unless they start getting into a wrestling match, this is like probably the most tame outburst yet.
Regardless of his motivation, however, he still threatened to stab Lomas in public and was subsequently sacked from his role of Ellis Chapman.
Ah, okay. This one's more of how outrageous the threat was. He didn't actually do anything, but if you yell that you're gonna murder someone with a knife, that's pretty bad. You should not do that. Oh, it's getting a little crazy now.
Number 6,
Wow.
Justin Bieber lashes out in London.
There's a Justin Bieber? So he's Canadian, but this happened in London. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Let's see what happened.
I think I was making headlines and some other reasons. I kept myself relevant.
2013 was a rough year for Justin Bieber, whose UK tour was plagued with issues. After first being slammed for arriving at his own show at the O2 an hour late, a different show at the arena was cut short by him fainting on stage.
Oh.
The following day, his hotel was surrounded by reporters. Though he initially made it to his car without incident, thanks to his security guards, their heckling eventually got to him, and
Heckling. So yeah, you can even see he has to like duck and dive just to get places, but Justin Bieber is like next level famous, honestly. Well, a lot of these people have been pretty darn famous. Katy Perry, Chris Martin. Yeah. Justin Bieber, like, when he was younger, everyone kind of thought he was maybe like this punk or something, but as he's like gotten older, I feel like more and more people are starting to see him as like this human, like just kind of a nice guy who got super famous really young. So I sympathies to him, but in this one, the heckling got to him, huh?
he tried to get back out of the car to attack them.
Oh, that's just... Okay, this is honestly... I was kind of trying to defend Bieber for a second, but this one's kind of silly. No one wants to be heckled by paparazzi, but in the other instances, they were physically like forcing cameras into their personal space. And that, to me, that's one thing. That's like, okay, someone's physically near you, physically kind of advancing towards you. This is like, Justin was in the car, door shut, and then he heard someone yell, like, I hated your last song, it sucked. And then he just had to come back out and have a fight. That's not good.
You said?
Oh, see, oh my gosh, he pops out and he's like, what did you say? It's just like, when you're Justin Bieber, why do you care? It's so funny. how you can be so successful and so rich and famous and still have problems like you care what some paparazzi yelled at you. Huh.
And he tried to get back
I mean, it's just, we're all just humans, I guess, huh?
out of the car to attack them.
What you say?
What'd you say?
He was stopped
Okay, it didn't actually look like he was gonna fight him. This might have been more for the street cred. Might have been for the street cred just to look like cool on camera.
by his bouncers and eventually drove off, but not before they all shouted plenty of profanities at each other. Number 5, Hugh Grant kicks paparazzi.
You should be able to deal with it better than I dealt with it, but I...
Okay, this is all just celebrities getting pissed at paparazzi. And I like it. I like it. It's also an interesting look into their world in dealing with this, or not dealing with it very well. Hugh Grant, I'm familiar with his name. I recognize him. I don't really know his work very much, but okay.
I never liked them round my house. It felt like that was my bubble.
Despite coming across as polite and well-mannered, Hugh Grant has been on the wrong side of the law many times.
I'm never gonna get over Chris Martin, like, actually attacking a... Speaking up about people who have a polite persona, and you don't know what they're capable of. Chris Martin, I don't know if I'm gonna get over that one.
Including one incident where he was arrested for assault after throwing baked beans at a photographer outside his house.
That's excellent. That's fantastic. The most British response. The British way to defend your home from the invading paparazzi army. A can of beans?
But a few years later, in 2009, he again encountered the paparazzi while walking through New York, trying to get a cab late one night.
Okay.
Wanking on the internet, eh? Yeah.
What seems to start off as friendly banter between Grant and the reporter ends with the actor kicking him right between the legs.
Really?
Trying to catch a cab is kind of easier that way.
Oh,
Ow, Jesus, that wasn't cool.
Grant was even threatened with a
That was a little strange. It kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah, some of these are a bit strange, like they're bottling up some emotion inside. Like, that looked like it was going to be a relatively peaceful, if not kind of troll interaction, where, like, he's trying to make light of it, but obviously doesn't want these weirdos swarming him, taking photos of him. No one wants that. But it looked like he was cool with it, or dealing with it. Not cool with it, but letting it happen. And then he just kind of, like, randomly let loose the kick. The kick from nowhere, they call it.
lawsuit, though it didn't amount to much.
Huh.
Number 4, Jeremy Clarkson punches someone at the BBC.
Jeremy Clarkson, I don't really know Jeremy Clarkson. I think I recognize his face, though. Wait, what is he about to do? He's gonna punch someone?
Top Gear has never been the same since the original 3 presenters left, which happened because of a petty dispute about dinner not being ready.
What? So was he a Top Gear host, I'm guessing?
After a long day of filming in 2015,
Clarkson punched assistant producer Ocean Teeman and made a few offensive remarks about Ocean being Irish.
What? Whoa. What? Anti-Irish remarks, and this is someone who, like, worked on the show? He punched a producer on the show. Not a paparazzi. That's... well, he should get, like, charged for assault. Like, what is this?
Because there was no hot food.
this resulted in the BBC shelving
He was mad because there was no hot food? This is... okay, I don't like him. I don't like this. This is just ridiculous.
the remaining series of Top Gear and ultimately sacking Clarkson.
Yeah.
What we know is that the producer, Oisin Teeman, was indeed attacked by Jeremy Clarkson.
What?
And he was also subjected to sustained verbal abuse.
Yeah!
May and Hammond walked out too in solidarity.
Oh man, this must have been so disappointing to so many people. Probably, like, really loved this guy, you know, as a host on a popular show, and then he just punches someone over food and also says the anti-Irish remarks? Like, what?
And the BBC lost some of their most valuable stars. 5 years later, the hotel where it happened held a commemorative steak night to mourn the loss of Clarkson's BBC career.
Oh my god. I don't like him for what he did, but just looking at this glimpse into the paparazzi, making a circle around you when you're on your bike, like what?
Guys, sorry.
Bicycle
Number
away.
3.
Just bicycle away really fast. Christian Bale. No, not Christian Bale too. Americans love Christian Bale. What he yelled on set. What did he yell about on set? Oh man, I want to like Christian Bale. No!
Christian Bale yells on set. In
Okay.
2009, Christian Bale received attention for an intense outburst on the set of Terminator Salvation.
Okay.
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you!
Footage emerged of him berating the director of photography, Shane Hilbert, in a tirade bursting with profanities. According to other crewmen,
What? So funny hearing Christian Bale yell that. Oh, good for you! Should be a meme or something. So the director was looking at a light? Like the director, what happened? Did he interrupt his take? Did he distract him? And Christian Bale, like, was in super actor mode and was like, oh, you ruined my performance, and got super mad. This definitely seems like a bit childish.
members who were on set, however,
Stay off the set, man.
Bale's outburst was justified because, during an intense scene on a hot day, Hilbert kept walking into Bale's line of sight and causing him to break character.
Okay, I actually was thinking it must be something like this. I hope it was justified, because I like Christian Bale and his movies. And I honestly kind of get it, you know? Like, from an entertainer point of view, if you're working, like, yeah, they're rich and it's hard to have any sympathy for actors whining about stuff. But if you're gonna think about it for a moment, you know, working like a 10-hour day, super hard scene where they're like have to get into some emotional character, and then for no good reason, someone is just like walking around in the background over and over again, like for no reason, just ruining the work you're trying to do that you're probably really proud of. Like, I get it. And all he did was yell at him. Like, he got super frustrated and yelled. He could have handled it better, but I kind of get where it's coming from.
After the altercation, they had to continue filming for 7 hours.
Ooh.
Regardless of whether it was warranted,
Awkward.
Bale himself has apologized and admits he was wrong to kick off like that.
Yeah.
Kick your ass. You don't shut up for a second, all right?
Number 2.
Okay, never mind. Maybe a little beyond childish. My God. Okay. Well, he said he threatened him too. All right, not good. Hopefully that's like a one-time thing, I hope. A moment of weakness, I hope. All right, number 2, Eric Cantona. I'm not familiar with him.
2. Eric Cantona, Kung Fu Kicks fan.
When I did Kung Fu in the Liga.
I shouldn't laugh, but he Kung Fu kicked a fan? He didn't just kick him, he Kung Fu kicked him.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it like
people don't have to be
like a flying kick?
In his time as a professional footballer, Eric the King was notoriously unpredictable.
Oh, he's a footballer. Okay, good to know. His kick might be deadly then.
And had to be disciplined many times for his behavior on the pitch. But he's best known for one unfortunate moment when, in a match against Crystal Palace, he drop-kicked a rival fan.
Oh, what's going on here? Cantona's getting involved with some supporters.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this moment must live in infamy. There is footage, there are thousands of witnesses. I can see where people get like kind of riled up and crazy at the football matches. Like, I know about that, but obviously you can't, no matter what, you can't physically assault a fan, even though I'm sure they're heckling you nonstop, but that's part of it, right? Like rival fans from opposing teams, and they talk smack about each other, and that's part of it. So yeah, probably don't drop kick them. Maybe wait for later at the pub or something.
It happened after Cantona was given a red card and got sent off, and the fan, Matthew Simmons, came to the front to taunt him. Though it was quickly stopped and Cantona was escorted off the pitch, it's gone down in history as one of the craziest things to ever happen in football.
That is crazy.
I prefer to look forward.
That is crazy.
Number 1, John Prescott punch.
Whoa! Okay, it's already happening. John Prescott. I've heard that name. I don't know who this is or why he's punching someone.
John Prescott punch.
Oh, he threw something at him. Wait. This guy threw something at him.
Prescott.
Yeah, he threw like a drink at him. Wait.
Punch.
Bam!
Upon arriving in Rhyl, Deputy Prime Minister John Prescott found himself met with a group of protesters arguing in favor of fox hunting. What?
He got, you know, I don't know what the definition of assault is in Britain, but someone chucked like a coffee at his head. Like, I don't mind a little reaction to that. I don't.
One of these protesters egged Prescott and got more than he bargained for in return, as Prescott punched him in the jaw with his left hand.
Oh yeah.
Other camera angles make it clear exactly what happened.
While many supporters of Prescott have pointed out that if the politician and amateur boxer really wanted to do some damage, he would have used his right hand,
Yeah.
it garnered a lot of bad press for Labour.
Wait, he's an amateur boxer and a politician? Took it easy on him. He used his left. Man, his right might be a deadly weapon.
Today, it's become an infamous moment in British politics.
Right.
And a prime example of how not to treat people you disagree with.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely hit him with something, right? I'm not crazy. He threw something at him.
In Rhyl, Deputy Prime Minister John Prescott found himself...
Oh, where is it? Okay.
Look forward.
Here we go.
You know?
Number 1, John Prescott...
Oh, an egg! It was an egg! He threw an egg at him. Yeah, I mean, if you throw eggs at somebody, you obviously, you know, I cannot condone assaulting someone, punching someone. An egg is not going to hurt you, probably. It's not going to actually do anything, so a punch could actually be very dangerous. Like, people have gotten really hurt by getting punched, getting knocked out, falling over, hitting their head. So, this was like a split-second reaction. I wonder if he knew it was an egg. I'm sure he was pissed either way, or really mad. Wow. Oh my gosh. He probably should not have punched him. Like, it feels good in the moment, but if you think about it in our civilized society, even if someone throws an egg at you, he should get to throw an egg back at him. That's what I'm saying. Not punch him, but egg him twice. But man, that's the end. I actually enjoyed this quite a bit. This was by Watch Mojo UK, and this was great. That was so entertaining. Quite a few celebrities I know of were in this that I really like. And I want to think the best of them. But there were a couple things here that made me think twice, like Christian Bale and others. I'm still on Chris Martin's side, even if he was maybe too aggressive. But yeah, this is this was entertaining for many, many reasons. So yeah, enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to British culture and stuff in Britain I have never seen before or learned about, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.